Alright, just got back from the flea market not too long ago. Thought it was about time to do a video. Just gonna show off a few of the things that I got. First, well, some of these actually I got before at other flea markets or thrift stores, but I'm just gonna do them all in the same video, save a little bit of time. But I got some Transformers this time. Let's see, this is an old, I don't know if you could see the text there, but might not be focusing on it. You might be able to see it's 83 Soundwave. So from like the original set of Transformers, and it's not that hard to transform these ones. They're pretty simple. Just kind of pull these apart. And the feet are actually metal, so he's pretty heavy. He stands on his own pretty well. And shoulders just pop right out. Hands come out with little switches. Head turns over. And you can see it's in pretty good shape. Some of the stickers are a little messed up. And that doesn't really pop out, but he did come with a couple cassettes, although not his original ones. These are like some kind of dinosaur ones. You can see. You can see it's a T-Rex for this one. It's got the little arms. Mouth opens. He's got the tail back here. And then there's also some kind of Stegosaurus one, which also has a pretty simple transformation. Just like that. You can see you got the head and the tail. Little feet come down, the spikes. And they both fit, although they're not the original ones. He would originally have Ravage and I forget the name of the bird. But he did not have those original cassettes, but he's in good shape and he transforms pretty easy. Reasonably easy anyway. And holds together pretty well in the cassette player form. And this will pop out, usually see a little bit if there's no cassette in it. But that was a pretty good find, and I'm not going to transform these other ones, but you can see I got a nice Dinobot from the newer series Armada. And this one is Slag. I know he's called Slag in the old one. I think in the new one he's called something different. Like the one that this figure's from, but you know, Slag. The one that breathes fire. Pretty easy to remember. And you can see this nice Pokemon mat I actually got for free today because I bought a bunch of stuff from this guy and he knows I collect Pokemon. So he just threw it in. Very nice of him. And see, the other Transformer is some kind of Insecticon. I don't really know this one's name, but you can see it's nice and complete. It's got all these little legs that are pretty fragile looking. And if I remember right, the year on it's 80s, 86 maybe or something. 85. I don't remember where I saw that number. But it's marked, and so it's definitely one of the original Insecticons. It's in really good shape. I'm probably going to keep this one. Add it to my growing Transformers collection. And that's it for Transformers. Next I have, I'll just do the Beetleborgs. Because not a lot of people know Beetleborgs, but you can see they're kind of Power Ranger ripoffs. You know, it's sort of the same thing. It's actually by Saban, which I believe is the same ones that did Power Rangers. You can see the hands and the legs tuck in so that he's smaller, and the head comes up. I guess, if I remember right, I used to watch it when I was a kid. I think it was kids that gained this power, turn into these guys, so that's why it was kind of different from Power Rangers. And you can see I have the McDonald's toy that goes with it. And it's got a nice little picture of all the Beetleborgs in it, and you can see that's this guy on the far left there. And actually, if you look at the other side, you can see as a kid I wrote my name on this and some kind of gold pen, gold marker. See, that clicks back together. And this guy, when you... There's like these two little squeeze triggers on its back. And when you press those, the right, don't want to drop it while I'm doing it. See, all the arms, well, this one sticks, but all the arms and legs grow and the helmet pops on. And it's a nice little transforming toy. It doesn't really stand that well because of it, but he will stand up. It's just kind of wobbly. And today, I got that guy, this one I've had since a kid, this little, I don't know what they called them, whatever, it made them transform in the show, but it's a McDonald's toy, and I've had this since I was a kid. The Beetleborg toy I never had as a kid, but I got that at a thrift store not too long ago, maybe like a week ago, and today, when I was at the flea market, I got this guy with his McDonald's transformer thing, except this is just a little grabber instead of flipping open. But this one, I'm pretty sure goes with him, or maybe the girl one, I'm not sure. But I found these both at the same spot, and I was pretty surprised because you don't see Beetleborg stuff too much. And it's pretty much all there. He doesn't have his, he's supposed to have some sort of gun, or a sword, I think, and it's got kind of a quick draw action that goes with that. Instead of the Transformer. They actually had the Transformer one there, but his little helmet thing was missing, so I opted to get this one instead. But it's in pretty nice shape. The chrome, it does stand on its own, it's just because it's on this mat. There you go. It's in pretty good shape, all this shiny gold. It's a little bit missing over here. But for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. Pretty much the same shape as that other one, and the little doohickey, I think this actually does open too. Yeah, it does open, some kind of storage. It's got a little storage and then it's got a little pincher. But I got these at the same place and they go really well with the other two. So I was very happy about that. That's all the Beetleborg stuff. I guess semi-relatedly, I got this Zurg, what was his name? Lord Zed. Lord Zed from the original Power Rangers. I almost said Zurg, that's from something completely different. But I think he might supposed to light up. It's got a button back here, but I don't see anywhere you could get to the battery compartment unless this whole back opens up into it. I'm not sure, but this guy's labeled 94 on his foot. So definitely the original Power Rangers, and I think it's going to be worth a lot. I only paid about $3 on him. I think I could get at least 10 out of it, but I'm going to do some research. He might be worth more, I'm not sure. Sometimes that original Power Rangers will go really good. But he's in really good shape. He looks really cool. I think he'll sell. He doesn't have any weapons or anything, but I don't remember him having a weapon in the show. He was more of a background bad guy. Kind of gave the orders. Let's see. I don't know what this, I haven't looked into this guy yet, but I got him just as kind of part of a bundle. Looks familiar. He's marked as the 90s on the foot. I believe it was, oh no, it's on his leg. 96 it looks like, over here. Yeah, he doesn't look too familiar, but yeah, it's pretty cool looking. He's got a skull on his shoulder. Skull mask. And this guy, I was really surprised to see. Anyone familiar with Resident Evil knows a Tyrant from the end of the first game. And I actually had a friend who had this toy, and I was always jealous of it. And today I saw him sitting there, and I had to grab it. And you can see he's got a heart, an exposed heart. On his back, this is his button. So when you press that, you can see the blood actually pumps in the heart. And that mechanism is still fully functional. You can press it. It's kind of a little hard to press because, you know, you're pressing the blood out, but it's a very nice effect. His joints are all nice and tight. He stands really well despite having that massive arm throwing him off balance. Kind of out of place in that Pokemon background, but you can see the face. I don't know how close this camera will let me get, but the face has a lot of detail to it. Looks very much like Tyrant from Resident Evil. Very good toy, very good action figure from 1998, around the time the game came out. And next up I'll do the Star Wars stuff. This guy, Expanded Universe Darth Bane. And when I bought him, he has his chest thing. He doesn't have the weird mask or the things that go on his like wrists. But he also didn't have a lightsaber. You can see I just have a Count Dooku or a Darth Tyrannus, you know, curved. Because in the books he had a curved lightsaber. And what I want to do, this is a damaged lightsaber. You can kind of see the paint's missing on it. What I'd like to do is take off this doohickey that makes it very obviously Count Dooku, and paint it so it looks like it has bone on the handle like in the books. And other than that, the condition of this figure is fantastic. This is pretty hard to find one. He came in a 3-pack with a couple other Sith, I believe Maul and Nihilus. Darth Nihilus. Nihilus, however you say that. And you can see, I'm pretty sure this is Kit Fisto. I'm not 100% on that, so I gave him... he didn't have a lightsaber either, I just gave him a green lightsaber. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Kit Fisto. Thanks to my friend telling me that. And I completed, this is one I've had for a little while, but you can see he only originally had the one gun, and today I found him a second blaster, so now he is complete. I got him on, of course, a base. I got these bases as a deal in a bag. I had a whole bunch of them, and they're fantastic for putting these figures on that don't stand very well. And something I was really excited about was finding, not a lot of people get excited about finding just a Beetlejuice head, but I found this Beetlejuice head and the lady sold it to me for only $1. And this little Beetlejuice figure I bought at a thrift store a long time ago is what it belongs on. So I was very excited to find that, because it's a very neat action figure when you actually have that head. And he stands up and everything. All the joints are nice and tight. He looks really great. And now you can see his head pops up and you can take it off with a little tiny head. I was really happy to find that, because I never thought I would find that part, and it feels so good to put those together and have a complete toy now. That was bought, I think that this body I bought probably months ago. I might have been at a flea market, it might have been a thrift store, I can't remember which. I know I got it really cheap though, and these two together, I mean, it's a nice figure to have. I always loved Beetlejuice. Oh, I skipped over a couple Star Wars things. I got this droid today too, just to add to my army. You know, a couple bucks, always nice to find them cheap. And this unidentified ship, it looks like it has Obi-Wan Kenobi's droid in it. And it looks like it's his like kind of maroon color that he paints his ships. And it almost looks like a Delta fighter. But it's got the panels on the side. So I'm not quite sure what ship this is. It doesn't have the stand, but it's a Micro Machines. It's a cool ship at any rate. I got it pretty cheap. And then I got a few Pokemon things today. I got this little Snivy McDonald's toy where, if I can get it to work, he bobs his head. He doesn't want to do it on this mat though. There we go. Well, you get the point. His head bobs. And Jack's Ponyta, actually the second one, so this one's probably going to be sold. But they're not that easy to come across. I might be able to get $10+ out of that guy. I only paid $2. Nice Phoebus, I believe this one's called. It's got a scuff across the eye. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to try to clean that off. Maybe paint the white This one's very hard to find. I've looked for these online, and I believe I saw one sell for $10 or $15 that I had my eye on, but I didn't want to pay $10 or $15 for it. Today I paid $2. So this guy might go into my own collection. As well as this Piplup. These are all jacks. I'm not usually a fan of jacks, but they do some really good ones, and this Piplup is one of those. I think it'll go really nice. I also have an Oshawott by them. They'll look really nice together. Well, a couple water starters. And I do have a Squirtle, but it's I think it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger scale, like 4 or 5 inches. And also, on the topic of Pokemon, I got this nice little set, actually, of Pikachus, and I tried to do some research on them. I'm pretty sure that they're actually an import McDonald's toy from Japan. It wasn't released here as far as I'm aware, or at least I can't find any. The only one I found, it was a bagged, I believe, this one, either this one or this one. It was bagged, and it was, they were asking $20 for it on eBay. I don't know if that's what it's worth, or that's the only one I could find. But a couple of them were, these ones are pullbacks. It's not going to do it on the mat, though. And then these ones have stamps. This one you might be able to see is a Pikachu stamp. And it would also be a sticker dispenser. I had to unscrew it to get at the stickers. They were stuck inside. And you can see this is another pullback. And then this is, it has kind of a hard to see stamp that I think might be Zoroark. And it also had the sticker dispenser and had the stickers similarly jammed, so I had to take it apart and get them out. I did not think to bring the stickers to show them, but they're just little rolls, and I guess you would turn this and it would dispense them, and you could kind of rip them off. But they just both were stuck inside. There was no way to get them out other than opening them. And you can see a couple of these. This one's in good shape. The sitting one is my favorite one for sure. It's a really nice pose, nice happy Pikachu face. And some of the other ones, though, the noses are a little rubbed off, and I'm wary. Usually I would just take a little black paint, dab it on there, and they look good as new. But these ones are so hard to come by, I don't think it would be a good idea to mess with them. Even if the repair wouldn't be noticeable, they wouldn't be 100% original anymore. So I'll probably keep them the way they are. And that's about it. But these are definitely, out of the things that I found, some of the best. Because if I wanted to buy these online, I couldn't. And I only paid, the guy was asking $2. It's the same person who sold me the other Pokemon toys and gave me this nice mat. He had them up for $2, and I managed to get, because they were scuffed up at the time, all 4 of them for $6, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, $2 each was a good deal to begin with, considering you can't find these. So it was a nice addition to my Pikachu collection. Probably, I would say, one of the gems of the collection now, just because where else am I going to find another one? These aren't going anywhere anytime soon. But, that's it. I might have to do another video sometime soon, because I'm sure there's some that I forgot. I've made a lot of purchases lately, and a lot of it I'm going to be reselling, hopefully, other than the ones I'm specifically intent on keeping. But that's it for now.